Well, welcome back, friends and neighbors. Let's learn about variables in a computer game. Variables. See this orange one over here? Variables. Usually a computer game has things that change as you're playing the game. One of the things that might change while you're playing the game is points. You could say I'm earning more and more points and the points keep changing. That thing points is called a variable. The other thing that might be changing when you play a computer game is the time. You might have some sort of timer and the timer keeps changing. That's called varying. It keeps varying, and that's a variable. Let's go make a variable. It's one of the orange ones. Sure enough, it says make a variable. I'm going to click make a variable, and I'm going to make a timer. So I'm going to call it timer. Maybe I'll just call it time. The time's going to be for all sprites, okay? So now I want to make a timer. Let's put this timer over here so the cat doesn't step on it too much. That looks pretty good. And we'll put a timer right in this cat sprite. Let's move this stuff over. Even if it overlaps a little bit, that's okay. I want some space over here. So, when somebody clicks the green flag, I want to set the timer at a certain time. So I go to variables, and sure enough, there's a block called set my variable, but I don't want my variable. That's not the right one. You got to change that. Mine is time. Set the time to, and I'm going to set it to a big number, maybe 20. I'll give my players 20 seconds to play this game. Then I want this timer to start counting down, counting down, counting down till it gets to 0. And when it gets to 0, then the game's going to be over. So I'm going to set a forever. I'll grab a forever, and I'll say, look at this one. Oh, look at this. It's under control. Wait 1 second. Forever, wait 1 second. And after you wait 1 second, then I'm going to have the timer count down. It's going to do -1. So I'm going to change the timer. The timer, oh, look, change my variable? No, not my variable. Change the time. And the changes to the time is going to be -1. So I'm going to slide that under, wait 1 second. Okay, so here's how it's going to go. Start at 20 seconds, wait 1 second, count down 1. So now it's 19. Then do the forever again. Wait 1 second, -1. Now it's 18. Forever again, wait 1 second, -1. Now it's 17. It's just going to keep going down. What's going to do when it gets to 0, though? I don't know. Let's do a test. So to do a test, you should just give it a short little number. I'm going to make it a 3. And let's see what happens when I click this. 3, 2, 1, 0, -1. What? -2? What is going on? Stop. So it just keeps going down, 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 minus, minus, minus. It'll never stop. So I want to say, if the timer gets to 0, time's up. So I need a if. If the time makes it to 0. So count down. Now it's 17. Now it's 16. Now it's 15. Now it's 14. If the time gets to 0. So we need something equals something. Time equals 0. So we're going to use one of these green operators. We haven't used operators before. Let's look at them. It says something plus something. No, I don't want that. Something minus something. No. Something times something. Something divided by something. No, no, no. I want something equals something. Oh, oh, oh. I found it. I found it. It's right here. Something equals something. This says something equals 50, but I don't want that. Something equals 0. What's going to equal 0? The time's going to equal 0. Time is a variable. Go to the variable and get this oval time and just slide it right into that oval. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take this green stuff and put it in the if. Ooh, look at it glows. I know I'm in the right place when it's glowing. So if the time equals 0, what do you want to happen? What should happen? I'm going to have the computer say, time's up. The cat's going to say, time's up. That's a look. So I'll go to look. He's not going to say hello for 2 seconds. No, no, no. He's going to say, time's up. Time's up. And I'm excited about that, and I will slide that right in there. Good. Time's up. Now what? After the time's up, I want the whole game to stop. So that's a control, and I'm going to go get the stop all. It's going to stop this game, and I'm going to put the stop all underneath the purple one, right there. So when the time's up, it's going to talk for 2 seconds, and then the game's going to stop. Now, careful on this stop all. Don't put it under the if. Otherwise, you're going to say forever, stop this game. Forever, stop this game. No, no, no. The stop goes under the purple one after he says time's up. Okay. It's set for 3 seconds. Let's see if this game works. I'll make this bigger so we can sort of see it. Let's click the green flag. I'll start moving the cat around. Moving. Time is up, but I can still move a little bit. How come I could still move for 2 more seconds? Here, let's play it again. So I'm moving my cat around. The time's counting down. It's down to 0. It's down to 0, but I can still move a little bit. How come it keeps letting me move for just 2 more seconds? Can you tell? Even though the time is up, I can still move while he's saying time is up. So I want to stop that cat from moving when the time is up. So I want to have the arrow keys not work anymore when the time is up. So there's a stop for that. There's more than just stop all. Look at this. There's a stop other scripts in this sprite. So in this sprite, the cat sprite, there are 5 scripts right now. 1 for right, 1 for left, 1 for up, 1 for down, and 1 for the timer. So I'm going to tell them to stop these other scripts when the time gets to 0. So I'm going to slide that right above the purple one. When the time is 0, stop these other scripts. Stop the arrows from working. And then say time's up for 2 seconds and then stop the game altogether. Let's see if that works. We're going to do our 3-second practice. Start. Okay, I'm moving my cat, moving my cat, moving my cat. The time's almost... Hey, I can't move my cat anymore. Perfect. Let's make it smaller. I think I'm going to shrink this down just so it sort of makes more sense to me. I can still read it, but I know you can't read it. It's really too small for you, but that's okay. So now I have all that. Let's see. I got it named. I got it shared. Did I show you the project page already? I don't know if I did. I said the arrow keys move the cat up, down, left, and right, and I made a note to thank the person who gave me this idea of making a maze. His name was Al Swigert. He was on YouTube, and he had a project, and his project is not exactly the same as mine, but I used his to make mine, so I want to give him credit. Now it's time to turn this thing in. Did you give it a good name? Give it a good name, instructions, notes, and credits. I think you're ready for that. Send me the link for your game. And that's about all there is to it.